Josh Giddey. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. Thanks
Appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, for sure.
Welcome to Throwback. Appreciate you repping the hood.
Yeah, love it.
You already saw the turnout that we got downstairs and out and around the corner. Pretty overwhelming turnout. Let's put it out there. It's easily our biggest show out for a signing, and we're super proud and honoured to have you here, man. So I thought I'd just ask a couple questions before we get in the mix with a lot of people downstairs. So we'll try to get it going. In terms of sneakers, I want to ask you, outside of Kobe's, which everybody loves, would you name one or two other sneakers you like wearing?
Yeah, so obviously big Kobe guy. Always have been through my junior days, and I recently got into GT cuts, which is like a new Nike shoe. Started wearing them a bit. But honestly, outside of that, I literally don't wear any other shoe. Like I have a few PGs, KDs, Kyries, but I only ever play Kobe's. I wore a KD 4 at All-Star Weekend, but outside of that, all year I've only been in Kobe's.
I mean, it's hard to go by them.
Yeah.
What does a typical morning look like for you as an NBA rookie on an off day? Not on an NBA game day, but just during the week. What does your morning look like?
Yeah, an off day, usually I'll try and get into the practice facility. I'll try and get a workout in the morning, see my physio, strength coach after that. And any little things like you need treatment, you need to get a quick lift in, you need recovery. We have access to all of that. So off days are pretty chilled. A lot of it's on us, whatever we're feeling. If we want to come in and work out, we can. We don't have to. But a lot of the time, I'll go in the morning, get my stuff out of the way, then just use the rest of the day to chill out.
In terms of Oklahoma City as a city, a lot of people in Australia, including myself, don't know a whole lot about some of the smaller markets in the NBA. Tell us something that you learned when you got into town and what you love about the city.
Yeah, it's a great city. I mean, obviously, it's in the middle of the country, so one of the advantages is the flight time to all the different cities is pretty quick. Like, we don't have to fly east or west coast or anything like that, which is an advantage. The fan base is awesome. I guess we're the only professional sporting team besides from a minor league baseball team there. The Thunder's, like, all the city has really. So fans are great. They get right behind us, and I love living there.
Superstitions before the game, or just in general, do you have any strict routines? Some people like to put their strapping tape on a certain amount of time before the game, just anything like that?
Yeah, we have, a lot of us have like 7 things, so I usually get to the home game, I'll get there. We have time slots where we go and work out. I have my coach that I get out before with, 20 minutes before the game, work out, work my hand, get shots up, and then I get in the weight room with my strength coach, do a few things to get loose, and then I always eat the same meal. I always have chicken and rice and a banana smoothie before a game. Whether we're at home or on the road, we've got chefs with us at all times. So whatever we need, they can kind of make it for us. But those two things, eating the same thing and the same time workout is what I do before a game.
Was there a particular age where you remember, man, I've got a shot at actually doing something big here and like taking my games to that next level?
Yeah, probably like midway through the NBL season. I mean, prior to signing in the NBL, I was happy just to be there. I thought, the next contract I signed was a 2-year deal, so I was in the back. I wasn't even thinking about the NBA at this point. I was just like, I'm here for 2 years in the NBL, then maybe I can, whether it's a 2-way contract, get it through the G League, or whatever it is. And then, it turned out to be a pretty good year for me, and obviously that NBA door opened up for me. But probably wasn't until maybe midway through last season that I knew, I could really play in the NBA. But before that, I just wanted to be an NBL player.
Just roll with it once it starts going like that. Biggest learning curve, I guess, entering the NBA. I'm sure you were primed to an extent, having had the experience in the NBL. But what was the biggest learning curve in the NBA?
I think the first one for me was like not dwelling on certain games. You play so many games that I got early days I struggled a little bit, and I used to always be in my own head and stuff like that. And once you realize there's 82 games, and nobody's going to remember one bad game in the early part of the season. And once you learn to put the past in the past and move forward, it makes life so much easier, and you're not always dwelling on things that could have happened or should have happened. You move forward, and that's what I realized. I spoke to a few guys around me, asked them what they did to, especially as a rookie, it can be tough adjusting as an international. You're moving to the other side of the world, so it took me a little bit of time to figure that out and find my feet. But once I did, it was pretty smooth.
Is there a lot of unsaid rules in the NBA? I think one that everyone knows is at the end of the game, if there's a certain spread in the score, that you're not supposed to actually score a bucket.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that people don't see, the public don't see? Or anything that you had to learn in that way?
Yeah, well, I guess that's the obvious one. If you're up, you just dribble the clock out. But sometimes like guys, people argue you should play to the final whistle, regardless of the score. Others say it's a respect thing. If it's the game's over, hold the ball, you don't need to score, whatever. But outside of that, there's not many 200 rules. I mean, the one weird thing for me is like the dudes don't shake hands after a game. Here in the NBL, teams like line up, walk past each other. NBA dudes will walk off before the game's even ended. If you got friends on the other team, you dab each other up, whatever. But yeah, nobody shakes hands really, unless it's like the end of the final series or whatever. But it's true. That and dribbling the ball out of the game.
So different to international play, and then obviously what we're accustomed to in Australia.
Yeah,
everyone plays right to the final whistle and shakes hands.
Exactly, it's
different cultures.
Yeah.
And end of the day, it's one of the biggest entertainment sports in the world.
Yeah.
So people are 82 games.
Yeah.
Guys going to get going. First season's in the books. Massive congratulations. I don't think anybody expected you to do the things you're doing. Everyone here in Australia, we're obviously in Sydney, but everyone in Australia, I speak on behalf of them to say congratulations on such a stellar season. We're all super excited to see what next season holds. What does the next few months include for you getting prepped?
Yeah, it's going to be a busy off season. Obviously, back home for a little bit, about a month. Got stuff. First week I was doing camps in Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney. Then I fly back tomorrow. I'll get 2 weeks at home to just work out, be with my family and friends. And then after that, I'll be back in Sydney, Gold Coast, and then I'm back in Oklahoma. So quick trip back to Australia. Then I'm in Oklahoma working out. I'll be between OKC and Irvine, which is where my trainer is.
Yeah.
So bounce between them two. Then Summer League is in July, and then exactly after Summer League we have like a 2-month block where we can be wherever we want.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to spend a lot of my time in LA working out. But yeah, as I said, it's going to be a busy off season, and not just me, but for the rest of the guys on that team, we're looking to make a big jump next year.
Your favourite hoop store in Australia?
We're in it right now.
Man, the turnout we got downstairs is unreal. I don't want to hold up any more time. I want to get out there and give these people what they've all been wanting, which is the man himself. So I want to say thank you. Appreciate you sitting down with me briefly, and we look forward to the next step.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. What's up, Sydney? It's Josh Giddey. Just want to thank all you guys coming out to the Throwback store to meet me, get stuff signed. Make sure if you're ever in Sydney, the Throwback store is waiting in the shop. Best hoop store in Australia, so make sure you get in here and check it out.